Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club called their Clubhouse. End of the year, last podcast of this particular school year. This could be good or it could be bad. Either which way, I'm posting it. So I don't have a choice. So let's hopefully this works out for us. But this group, you never know. There's a 50-50 shot. This is like game 7 right now. This is 50-50. I don't know who's gonna win. Please introduce yourself. Give me your name and your age.
My name is Jaden, and I'm 11 years old.
Jaden just gave me he just told me that he was on every podcast of his group. Every single one. So Jaden gets up. Jaden is the one that holds down this group, basically. That's why he has Jaden number 1. We had Jaden number 2, and we actually kicked him out the group because we don't need 2 Jadens.
Wait, for real?
We don't need 2 Jadens. We got one, and the other one was a fake. We didn't need him. Next, introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Aaron, and I'm 11.
Aaron is 11. All right, and last but not least is Mr. Ish, and I'm very old. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even recognize you there. What's your name? How old are you?
My name is Nehemiah, and I'm 11 years old.
I haven't seen you in a long time. No.
Yeah.
Last time I saw him, I thought it was during the pandemic.
It's my first podcast in like almost 2 years now.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
2 years, like a month.
2 years.
Actually 2 years. Like I came here in 2019.
Let me check your passport. Let me see your passport.
Bet.
He's like, bet. Nah, he hasn't been here. He hasn't been here in a while. Welcome back. All right, I'll give you the fun facts back. Welcome back. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Because you may come over here and mess up the whole podcast.
Hey.
All right. My man's running the podcast. Please, okay. If whatever he says we're talking about, that's what we're talking about.
Word.
So what's on your mind? I mean, it's been a strange year. A lot of back and forth. A lot of things happened from September to June. Give me some of your highlights. It could be personal. It could be podcast. It could be whatever. It could be Kids Bay. Whatever highlights happen in your life. What you got, buddy?
One of my highlights is seeing Curry drop 40 on the Celtics.
Bro. Disgusting.
Hey.
Well, I don't even have a sound effect for that. I need to make a sound effect for spitting on somebody.
Make someone throw up. Make someone throw up.
Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need. If that's one of your highlights, one of my highlights is us shutting him down last game.
Wow.
And even though we still lost, he got shut down. So that balances out.
Yeah, but we're going to win this one.
We'll win today.
This room is toxic.
We'll win today.
The
All right, we'll win today. If not tomorrow, I'll give you that tablet that's right here.
Yeah.
I have it downstairs. Is it ready downstairs?
Oh, bad.
I'll give it to you.
Hold on, I get one too. I want a tablet.
Huh?
I want a tablet.
No, my man. You just got here. You haven't been here 2 years. He's been in every podcast. Is this a personal bet? Why are you trying to cut into his bet?
Cause you never invite me here.
You wasn't here. You wasn't invited nowhere.
And of course,
I didn't invite you to dinner.
Question.
Cause I haven't been here in 2 months because my brother's in the military. He just came back.
All right.
So I want to spend time with him.
Okay, so let's talk about that. But let's talk about you.
About this question. But the poster says, listen to our podcast for a chance to win the iPad.
Yes.
How am I supposed to win? And how do they know I am the person listening to the podcast?
This is what I said. But you probably wasn't listening again because you was probably talking and playing and your mind was a little empty. So when I said is that whoever listens, I said the number that we were trying to get to was 10,000, which we already passed that. We almost close to 12,000. So I said during the time that we get to 10,000, whoever tells me like the 5 podcasts that they were listening to, then I'll put your name in a drawing, and you get to win somebody gets to win the tablet. But when I went around to the different groups, and I was like, "Oh, what's the last podcast you listened to?" They were like, "I ain't listened to nothing. I ain't listened to nothing." So it became nobody listened to nothing. So I got a tablet, and nobody won because nobody listens to nothing. No, it's not free. I paid for it.
So free tablet for you.
I don't need it. I have an iPad.
I will get you 5. I will get you 5 podcasts.
No, I don't even care about the 5. The thing was that I was trying to get to a number and hype it up so the people listen to it, and you wasn't listening to it. So that's what the thing was.
I listened to it.
So that's why your name wasn't even drawn. What was the last podcast you listened to? Exactly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What is it?
I was gonna say the school food one.
The what?
The school food one.
The shooting.
No, the school food.
The
Not
food,
school
the,
shooting.
yeah, the food about the school.
Okay,
All right, so I don't even know what podcast that was, but there's 300 and something podcasts up. So if you only listen to that one, I don't know what to tell you.
Last one I watched was the anime one, and I keep watching it over and over again.
Why? It was so boring.
Yeah, it was
I know
horrible.
it was pretty boring, but it's just
It was probably he was here. It was horrible. I put it up just to show you how horrible it was.
It's Justice.
No, it wasn't. Justice knew everything about it. I mean, him and Justice kind of went back and forth. I knew nothing about it, and I was still trying to let's ask questions and all that stuff.
You should have brought me here. I know a lot about anime.
Well,
No, you don't.
I was there, but he never brought me up.
Maybe because you just wasn't listening. Maybe because
probably 'cause
the
I
other
always
three
listen?
people, have more information. Maybe because you wanted to talk about something that just didn't
I was
relate.
the person who voted for anime.
You could have voted. That don't mean that you knew what you were talking about.
All right, let's just
Okay,
get
so
to the
what's
topic.
your highlight, sir? What's your highlight of the year?
The highlight?
Yeah, your highlight. What stands out in your brain? What was like? Oh my God, this is so cool.
Pokemon.
Wait, well, don't give the guy no ideas.
Pokemon.
That's what I tell you. He has to be a leader. This is
Beat
he
making.
can lead. Beat making.
Beat making.
Okay, so you like beat
Also,
making?
this one leaving for like a week, bro.
Yo, so you like beat making? Let's get serious. What did you learn in beat making?
Beat making.
Okay. What did you learn? Give me something that you learned. That you know how to do what 16 bars are. You
What
know what
Logic
what a
Pro
count
is.
is. You know what? Okay, so you know what Logic Pro is. It's a program. Okay, beautiful. What do you learn in Logic Pro? I haven't heard none of your songs, so I don't know if you're good or you bad. And I don't
That
judge
you can
people.
use preset audio is actually better than using the keyboard. Than you. No, it's not.
So what you really like to do is steal other people's music.
No.
So that's what you basically do.
Yes.
No.
You have it's like you saying, "Oh, I could draw something," and tracing a Pokemon.
No, I've seen it.
No.
Excuse me, sir. I'm talking to him. So it's the same thing. So you're a tracer.
No.
It's better to
I
be
recreate
creative.
The beat, bro.
Okay, so you're a remixer. You're DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
That's what you think. You're
DJ
another
Khaled.
one. Okay, so beat making. What's the teacher's name? What's the teacher's name?
Oh my
No.
Brandon.
That's why I put him on the spot.
Mr. Brandon.
No, it's Mr. Bryant.
Mr. Bryant.
Okay, two different things. I put you on the spot because I knew you didn't know.
Oh my
You see how I know this guy so well?
It's mad annoying.
All right, next. Mister, I haven't been here in 2 years. What is your highlight for this year?
How you took away gym for us.
What?
Me? I don't take away. You take
Took
away
away
gym.
video games.
You take away. I don't take away any class. Your behavior takes away classes.
Nah, you took away gaming.
At gaming, I was number one vote.
Yeah.
But I told you before. I told you before. I was keeping it 100 with your
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
I
he
told you
said it.
before. I said as soon as Miss Francesca gets here, gaming is over.
Yeah, he's
The gaming is
he did
over. I said that assistant director we had and all that stuff. Gaming is over as soon as she gets here. Even if I have to do another class, because you have to fill in the slot. Gaming was over.
Boomer. Anyway.
You want to argue why gaming is over? You want to talk about it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me why you think we should have gaming. I don't find it funny. I'm trying to.
It could be like a reward for being good.
Okay, this group.
weren't
If that was true, listen up. Why are you looking over there? If that was true, this group would still never have gaming.
Wow.
True. Okay.
Okay, this is the group that was talked to the most, so there'll be no gaming.
I'm barely.
Okay, leave that alone. Leave that alone. It's not talk. I'm talking to you now. This is your way. Tell me why you think gaming should be back.
That's literally the reason. But okay.
What do you think? Let's fight for it. You want to fight for gaming? Give me a reason why we should have gaming.
Bro, tap me in. Tap me in.
Sir, I'm not talking to you yet. It's him. Let him talk. He wanted to say, "Oh, about gaming." What is your reason that why we should have gaming? I'm gonna go around the table so y'all can all think. But what is your reason?
Because it could be a reward.
A reward for doing something for listening?
No, for being a good
You should behave good anyhow. So where's that a reward?
award for being good for like about a week maybe, or like a month. You gotta do gaming.
Some people behave all year long, and that doesn't. What is that a reward for? It's not a good argument. I'll go to you first because this guy seems to want to talk too much. What do you think we should bring gaming back?
I don't think. I was normal with gaming. Like I didn't really think anything of it. Like I didn't want it to go like I didn't want it to stay, nor I wanted to like
Okay.
you know.
It really didn't affect you.
Yeah.
There's other programs that you
Yeah.
could fill in the time.
Facts.
Okay,
Facts.
I'm with you. Sir, what do you think that we should include gaming or bring it back?
Cause it's fun. It's cause like gaming is fun. Like you can play with other kids from the program, and like it's just fun.
Okay, you can play board games with other people.
Board,
You know how to play
Play
Parcheesi?
Uno.
Hold up, now I'm gonna burn them. You know this. This is my
no,
part. This is my part.
board games are boring. That's why
No,
they're
they're
called
not
board
boring.
games.
No, they're board games, not board games. They're board games. So you mean to tell me checkers is boring?
Yes,
No, it's not. Parcheesi is boring?
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. Monopoly?
Boomer.
Monopoly takes too long.
Doesn't
Takes
matter.
really-
Doesn't matter. It teaches you how to buy
years.
property. It teaches you how to negotiate.
I know how to play-
Negotiate.
I know how to play
It teaches you
Monopoly.
other things. So
Bribery,
it's my point now.
communism.
I'm trying to tell you why. You trying to tell me that that's the only thing in the world, gaming? No, it's not.
Should be.
It's not the only thing in the world. Because it's fun. You know what? Do that when you get home. You have a machine, right? You have some type of PlayStation or something at home.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. Do it when you're at home. That's your reward for listening to your parents. That's your reward. I'll let you game at home.
Even if I'm bad, I still get
Okay.
to play.
Then that's beautiful. Then that's between you and your parents. Over here, we're trying to teach you other things. So that means that if we had a tennis court, you're gonna pick gaming or tennis.
Gaming.
Tennis.
You're gonna pick.
tennis.
The idea is to teach you something different. Gaming is not. It's not really. I don't think gaming is bad, but there's a way to do gaming, and you guys never want to do it. You guys, like I would say, if you wanted to do gaming, you have to know. And I told you this right at the beginning of the year. I want to know, and I would do a whole show on a podcast show on gaming. I want to know the history of gaming. I gave you the show to watch. It was only 6 episodes. No one ever did it.
Oh yeah, I remember.
No one ever
that.
did it, and I don't have a problem talking about it. But we need to talk about it from beginning to end. Bagay so bite. We need to talk about it from beginning to end. How gaming started, where it's at now, to the future of gaming. Then I threw questions at you like, "Hey, what's the name of the league? The gaming league?
Phase.
What's the name of it?"
Esports.
Esports.
No, esports is a company. That's not the name of the league. Okay, give me one name of any team in the league.
Phase.
No, it's like we have the Los Angeles this, we have the New York this. Give me a name of a
This
team.
isn't the
Like you know the LA Lakers, you know the Boston Celtics.
Oh, I
right?
know what you're talking
Give
about.
me a name of a team. New York Yankees at the New York Mets. Give me a name of the team. If you're so into gaming, you should know that. Yo, my man, both of y'all stop. Both of y'all stop, please.
Gaming as in I play games, not like
Okay, but you're talking about gaming. Gaming is everything now. If you're into gaming, you may not be a competition person, but you should know a little bit about competitions.
Exactly.
You should know about who's the highest paid, or you should know a little bit about how they get their money or something like that. So if you want to do gaming, I'm all well, but you got to know everything about it, or at least a little bit about it, or want to know about it. And you're not into that. You're into Roblox. I'm into Roblox. I do Roblox. It's the stupidest thing in the world.
yeah.
You know,
play a
I got
dummy,
this.
yo.
I got this skin. I got this skin. I got PlayStation 5. Okay, big deal. Like it's like, yo, have you ever seen an Atari? I got a game machine in my office. I hardly ever turn it on.
You got the Atari?
One person,
Here's the Mortal
one
Kombat
person
machine.
told me to turn it on, and you know what I did? I turned it on for them. No one's ever asked me.
You got a.
No one's ever said, Mr. Ish, could I play your game machine? No one's ever asked me. No one has ever asked me. The one kid that asked, I took it outside and I put it on for him.
We were actually allowed to
No, because I'm so anti-gaming that you were scared to ask me.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean that you can't ask. Hey, Mr. Ish, I did a good podcast. You think I can play with your machine? I was like, go ahead, man. Go play. But no one ever asked. So I never turned it on for you.
Oh, you got a GameCube or like?
Now he
I
has
have
the
an
Mortal
arcade.
Kombat.
I have a Mortal
machine.
Kombat arcade in my room, in my office.
For
Machine.
cool.
And I have a retro Atari, set up, and I have a
He
TV.
got the Atari.
I got all that stuff. So there's a space for gaming. I just think that when you come to the Kids, Bad Boys and Girls Club, I think that there's so many other things that you could learn and other things that you could do. When you go home, you can play at home. Play at home with your friends. That's great. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. Over here, learn how to play checkers. Learn how to play chess.
I know how to play checkers.
Learn how to play, a Connect Four.
Chess
I
boxing.
already
You
know.
know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, chess
bro.
boxing. Mr. Chess Boxing over here.
I learned
Chess
that they
boxing.
actually have an official league.
Yeah, you know that league, but you don't know the league of the
Gaming.
gaming.
Chess box.
I should wear my jersey tomorrow, my gaming jersey. You won't even recognize it because you won't even know what it looks like.
It's gonna be white and red, bro.
No, it is not going to be
Oh
white
my
and red.
God.
My jersey is actually light blue. Yo, my man, both of y'all. I'm gonna have a talk with you after this. Is blue and pink, blue, pink, and white.
Blue and gold.
So guess what team is that? Just with the colors. Figure it out. LeBron had a pair of sneakers.
Bro, what?
Cotton candy. Cotton candy.
No.
The cotton candy league.
What? That's not even a game. What?
Nah, that just reminds me of cotton candy because
Well, okay, if there was a place
Honestly, don't
and you
know.
see those colors, what place does that make you think of?
Florida.
Nice. Now name a place in Florida.
Miami.
Now you got a team. You almost halfway there. It's Miami and then the name of the team.
Miami Bulls.
No, it's not that.
Miami Heat. He said Miami.
Miami Bulls. I can't with you. So like I said, this
no,
podcast is going up as bad as it is, as good as it is. It's going.
No,
it's going
Miami
down.
Gaming.
I got it. The Miami.
They have different names.
What's it called again?
You want that one?
No,
I got
Higher,
it for
what's
you.
higher?
Oh, you want this one?
No, what was it?
You
Miami
don't know what it
No,
is. Don't worry about
the
it.
Miami Flamingos.
Nah, there's also a lot of money being made in gaming. If you wanted to do a podcast, you wanted to do gaming, I would say let's learn how to code, how to make a game. That to me is more interesting than you taking a joystick and playing.
Oh no, I made a game before.
Yeah, that's interesting. Coding is dope.
Coding
I
is
honestly
really
don't
dope.
know how to.
Huh?
I don't know how to.
I know, but that's the whole thing. If they had a class and someone taught you, you'd be like, I don't want to learn all this. I don't want to read this. Because all you care about is getting a joystick.
There was this.
So it's different.
There was this one day where like a bunch of like people from different jobs came. And there was this one girl who like did like apps.
At school? To my school?
Yeah. At school, and
That's dope.
like she did apps and stuff. Like one of her apps were like for parking and stuff. Like if you were getting out of a parking.
Oh yeah, like a parking space that
Yeah.
you could tell somebody like you're going to 86th Street and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm leaving in 15 minutes, and you could like swap the
Yeah,
spots.
yeah.
I used it actually. I don't know if it was hers, but I used to use it. Like I used to go to like I'm going to 79th Street and I look and be like, damn, who's parked at a meter or something and is leaving? And then they used to have a whole bunch of different people and they'd be like, oh, I'm leaving at 8:20. I'd be like, oh, I'll be there at 8:15 and and wait for the spot. So it's a dope app. I don't know if that's the same exact one. There could have been a couple of different ones, but I know I used it.
That sounds pretty dope.
So something like that it was interesting. A person making apps and stuff like that. So that's kind of dope. And you know what? And sometimes with this new technology and everything that's happening now, the jobs of the future all have to do with some form of computer.
True.
There's all some form of computer or something like that.
Science.
So you gotta find a little niche in it, and you gotta be creative and figure out how to make some money. You know what's a good job to have, like some cyber technology or cyber security.
Oh, you know what's
Every
Firewall.
company that has a website that's a big company has cybersecurity.
That's
Every
true.
company, they want somebody that watches the sites and makes sure that nobody steals their stuff or anything like that. And then if you get more complicated, the police departments want cybersecurity. They want to make sure that no one is doing stuff that they're not supposed to. McDonald's wants to know what's going on their website and cybersecurity. Everybody has one, so that may be a behind the scene type of job, but believe me, they're gonna get paid well. They're gonna get paid well. So you got to think about jobs like that.
You know it's a good job?
Podcasting.
No. Podcasting is a okay-ish.
How about
It's
what's the other one? Chess boxing.
Chess box.
chess boxing.
Chess boxing. How about
Mr.
that?
Chess boxing over here.
$1 an hour.
Chess boxing.
$1 an hour.
You know how to play chess? You said.
Hmm?
You know how to play chess?
I said checkers.
You know how to box?
I said checkers. I know a
So
little bit
checker
of chess.
boxing? I never heard of checker boxing.
No. I know a little bit of chess.
So so you couldn't even do the sport that you wanted to do.
Wait, chess is a sport,
I'd just be really bad at it.
Huh? You were gonna be really bad at both of them. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that the other one was gonna. So you want to come out with a black eye and not know how to move how you call it a king or a queen anyway.
If I'm fighting the Mr. Skeleton over there,
why are you talking about somebody that's not even on the podcast?
Mr. Chess Boxing over here probably got a black eye, and when it's chess time, he probably put his queen like all the way in the middle.
Hold up a second.
That leaves him surrounded.
He thought about this by himself.
Yeah, and he got his queen surrounded by the bishops, the king, the queen.
This is real deep.
And the pawns. If the pawns take him out, that's just sad.
This is real deep. You see what he just told you? All that. All that in a bag of chips.
Nah.
That's how
All that in a bag of chips. That's how we ended the year.
The weirdest thing ever.
That's how we ended the year. To my man that's been in every podcast, thank you very much. I appreciate you. To you that you listened to one podcast this year, I kind of appreciate you. It's been funny at least. To you, 2 years from now, let me know what happened today. All right, that's the way we do it.
Remember,
Yeah, maybe you'll be back.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
End of the year, man. If you could go through these 21 minutes and a half listening to this podcast, bless you. We're out of here. See you in the summer.